So the Colts moved up to 9-7. I was hoping they would have lost and we were going to be 8-8. The Colts are still in the wild card spot right now. So let's take a look at the standings, see if it's over, if we even have a chance. Where are standings? Oh, it's that weird thing. I always forget. Got to hit square. All right, so let's look at the AFC. So the Chiefs are in, Patriots are in as a wild card. The Titans are in, the Ravens are in, the Bills are in as a wild card. So who's battling it out here? Are the Jets? I'm so confused. Okay, so they're coming in from the west. They're coming in from the east. They're the south winners. They're the north winners. Okay. So I mean the Bills and Patriots switch spots, but that's one wild card, two wild cards with the Jets, and it's the Colts and Browns, and then Texans and Broncos here. I guess I have a chance technically, but it's not looking good for the playoffs. I have to win one to keep the Broncos out, but then I also have to hope that the Browns lose and the Colts lose, and hope that I have the tiebreakers over them, which I definitely don't over the Browns. I don't think so. I think we're definitely out of the playoffs. I don't think there's a path to where we get in, but I've been wrong before. Colin Kaepernick is the Denver quarterback. Of course he is. We're going to defend the outside run though against Javonte Williams though, and I think we're going to focus on throwing it short. Actually, no, I don't want to throw against this team at all. What am I talking about? Their secondary is really good. We're going to run inside on Old Man Calais Campbell. And yeah, we'll just train the team up. Last game of the year, see if we can get to a winning record. It's not the playoffs, at least it's a winning record for the season. Something I never expected. I thought we were going to win like 5 games. I thought my gameplay being like as good as like my good gameplay, even with this shitty teams, they'd progress. I was thinking they were probably going to win. We were going to be like 6-11, maybe even 7-10, but 9-8 would be quite a surprise. Because I thought 7-10 was the absolute max that we could have got to this year, and that was with a lot of luck. Let's use these staff points too as we get them now. Max out. We'll give some to the offense. I like the impact blocking for tight ends. And on this side, pursuit for cornerbacks doesn't do me a whole lot. I'm liking the boost tackle for the linemen since we're in a 4-3. So there we are with that. And here we go, week 18. Denver Broncos. Let's see if we can go out on a high note here. This is our last game as the Houston Texans, by the way. If you're new here, we relocated. Oh, why am I doing color rushes and finally not a Sunday night game? We relocated to San Diego, so we're going to be the San Diego Aftershocks once we hit the off season. So that'll be fun. There's Colin Kaepernick, number 11 for the Denver Broncos. Wow. But yeah, but again, as we load in, guys, if you were watching this live on Twitch, would appreciate the support with a follow. Also, feel free to throw anything in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube later, after I cut this up and put it on week 8, this is the week 18 episode against Kaepernick. If you could hit that like and subscribe button for me, that would be very appreciated as well. Will help me out in the algorithm. And feel free to comment how you think I'm doing with the Texans. Or do you think I'm a good owner? We're Kanye West and Antonio Brown. Do you think we are good enough owners right now? Let me know what your thoughts are. Be happy to have a nice discourse with you. But anyway, let's send this kick deep here. Our playoff. We do need to win this game. And we need to hope for 2 losses around the league. So Indianapolis already won, so we're out. They beat the Chiefs of all teams. So we are out of the playoffs, even if we win this game. So it's kind of like I kind of want to throw this game to get a better draft spot, but I'm not going to do that. What type of bullshit would that be? Here comes Cap. I can't believe Madden put him in this game, one, and then two, I can't believe how good of an overall he is. Like, I'll be completely honest with you. I love Kaepernick's message. I think it's bullshit that he got blackballed out of the league. I think when he did get blackballed, he was still one of the top 32 quarterbacks in the league. He could have started anywhere, but I would say that probably like even 2 years after he was blackballed. But now we're approaching the point where the man hasn't played football in like 5 years. I think, if somewhere around 5 years at least. Please do not hit me with an argument that this man could be a starting quarterback in the NFL now. He's over the age of 30, hasn't played in 5 seasons, and you're telling me that he should be on an NFL roster, and it's bullshit that he's not. Like, nah, there's legitimate reasons why he's not now, but for the first couple years, it was very illegitimate, and I'm sad. It's sad to see that ruined his career, basically. But please do not hit me with an argument that this man should be playing in the NFL today. Makes no sense. There's no logical reason for that. And I saw that he worked out with the Raiders. I mean, if he works out and he does well, and he worked out with the Ravens too, I think. And if he works out and you're impressed by him, I don't see why you can't invite him to training camp and let him earn a spot. But don't say he should be on an active roster. He should be a starting quarterback. Like, there's no way. You can make that argument at this point. He has to earn his way back onto a team at this point, in my opinion. And here we go. We got third down here. I've been playing as Thibodeau against Garrett Bowles. It's not going well. This time it does, though. Oh, no. He's so much faster. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my God. I thought I played that so well as Thibodeau, but why is Colin Kaepernick at 34 years old, I think, running around like that in the backfield? Goodness. I was so close to getting to him. And then the defender came off because he looked like Kaepernick was going to run. He threw it to Fant. It was perfect. Nothing we could do there. I mean, I fucked up the tackling after Fant caught it for sure, but nothing we can do there on that play. We had to go after him. Man. That's the first opening drive touchdown that we've given up as the Texans in a long time. So Davis Mills, he hasn't thrown an interception in a while, so we're still at 24. But only 4,100 yards passing. I kind of want to improve on that too. I want our team to be pass heavy, pass focused. It's a vertical power run scheme, so we want to have these vertical deep throws complemented by a power back. Great find. What a throw there. Beat Patrick Surtain the second. 30 yards for Brandon Cooks to start the game. That's a brilliant throw. I think we're going to go with the Y stick here. I'm going to try to hit Cooks again over the middle. That's not going to work. So we got Njoku, though, is our safety valve, and he is gaining 6 yards. And they're not giving us running formations. That's why I haven't been running, even though that's what our game plan focus is. But I'll do it on this play. 2nd and 4. He vacated that area. That defensive tackle made a heck of a play, though. Jaron Reed, I think that is, now playing for the Broncos. But I think I'm going to run it again here, because if we don't get it, I'm certainly going to go for it on 4th down. And we're certainly going to go for that on 4th down. We're half a yard away at most. We're not going to kick a field goal. It's ridiculous. Just going to do that quarterback sneak. Typical play. And look at all that space they left open in the middle. It's just a no-brainer. Easy 2 yards. 2 yards every time when they leave that hole open. So now we're going to go to this slot seam play. I want to see if I can hit Christian Watson in the seam. And that answer is no. But we'll hit it short to Darrell Williams, who trucks over Patrick Surtain. Rough start for Patrick Surtain the second in this one. Woof. Absolutely trucked over that man. And Jamal Williams, yikes. Losing a yard there. The running game has not been good. I thought the passing game was going to be where we struggled today, but the running game is really what's killing us right now. They have 2 superstars in the secondary. And Mills, I have enough space here. Oh, God, I was so scared he was going to fumble because he got tackled. But gains 9 yards out of it. I like this lineup here. I like this look. Great tackle, great block by Will Hernandez, and oh, I can't power my way in, but that's a 10-yard carry for Jamal Williams. Will Hernandez has been really good in his power scheme since we signed him from the Giants in free agency. Young guy, guard, had the normal dev, but he's a lot better. He's got 98 strength. Like, he's going to outmuscle everybody down by the end zone. And you're telling me he wasn't in? Am I going to have to look at the replay here and see if the challenge that? Because I had to keep going to the corner. Oh, god damn it. Stupid. Let me see here. Darrell Williams got absolutely blown up. Look at that play. 56 destroyed Darrell Williams trying to block him. That tells me more than anything that we certainly need another... we need an actual fullback. But you're telling me he never crossed the end zone here? Stupid Madden animation. So dumb. All right. So let's spread him out and we'll just run it again. Make sure Jamal Williams gets it in. There it is. Easy. And we tie the game. Answer that touchdown drive by Denver. Jamal Williams taking selfies. And we'll send it up with Joey Sly. See, I don't understand. That kick meter was so slow. But at other times, like the kickoff, it's going to go way faster. I guess it goes slow. Maybe it goes slower the closer you are to the field goal. See how much faster that swing down was? I like that. I'm able to time that a lot better than sitting around waiting for the thing to get into the kick meter. So slow. There needs to be some consistency with that. I don't think it makes it easier if the kick meter goes slower. I think it makes it harder because you're so used to going fast. Uh-oh. That's a good run for Javonte Williams. He's having a good day. Javonte Williams against Jamal Williams today. Which Jay Williams will be superior? Oh, my God. There we go. Good tackle, Al-Shaair. Getting it done. Flex on him. He looks like me in the club dancing. Actually, I haven't been to a club or like out to a club in a very long time. But that is how I would dance at a dance club. Oh, Tim Patrick. Okay, I guess that makes sense that he's shrugging the guy off. Yeah, this has not been a good performance thus far for our defense. They're getting picked apart by Colin Kaepernick of all people. Oh, great play. Oh, Rasul Douglas, I thought, was right there to pick that off all day. And that reminds me, I forgot to change these. I'm going to take over Grenard and play his coverage spot. KJ Hamler, a lot of speed on the field. He's the one who's going to get it. I had to sit in between him and the slant. Couldn't take them both. And that is the end of the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7. But the Broncos are driving again. It's going to be a run play. And it is. And there is Blacklock and Jayon Brown right there to stop him. Minus 2 yards for Javonte. KT, I'm going to take over him because I think it's going to be a run again. It is a run again, and he's gaining 3, I guess, so 3rd and 9. I'm going to bring a safety blitz here. I don't do it a lot, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to take over Tibbs. Oh my God, he had so much time on a blitz, nonetheless, and he was just able to sit back there and wait for somebody to come back to the ball. That is incredibly frustrating. Yeah, about 4 yards for Javonte Williams. See, I'm not. When you see Jonathan Grenard there moving to the left, I'm not doing that. My controller is doing that. And I thought I had fixed this problem. It was doing that a few weeks ago when I was playing FIFA. I remember mentioning it on stream. But it hasn't done it since. I don't know what has happened in the meantime to where it started doing this again. Because I know typically, I might just have to get a new PS5 controller. I've wanted to get a second one in for a while anyway. But oh, fuck. Tried to get there with Thibodeau, never got around Bowles. Great find there to Tim Patrick. And I think maybe we got to stop calling blitzes here because the Broncos' offensive line is picking them up. They're picking them up and putting them down. Saints with Deshaun Watson, we have their first round pick. I'd like to know what their final record is. I just missed it though. Saw they beat the Panthers today by 1 point. That's a little annoying. But I bet they might have done pretty well because I think, if I recall, I've used Saints playbook in some rebuilds before. Like the best rebuild I think I've ever had playing Madden is one of the first ones I did when I got Madden 22, and I did a Steelers rebuild because, of course, I'm a Steelers fan. I love doing that, especially now that Big Ben is gone and a new quarterback coming in. So I wanted to draft a new quarterback. I did a better job than the actual Steelers. Got a better quarterback than Kenny Pickett. What a catch by Christian Watson, by the way. But yeah, I drafted some guy named Leo Green out of where did he even go to school? Penn State. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. Steelers love drafting like homegrown guys, Pennsylvania guys, Pittsburgh guys. So I drafted that guy, and he ended up being second on the all-time passing list. Najee finished like top 5 in rushing yards. Chase Claypool had was like 4th all-time in receiving yards by the end of it, because I simmed like 20 years or a decade or something after I was done playing it. And yeah, so I think I ended up winning like 12 Super Bowls and 14 12 Super Bowls all time won by the Steelers. By the end of it, they had 14 total appearances. It was beautiful. Kirk can't hold on. Yeah, as I've been yapping away about that one, though, we had driven down the field, a huge completion deep down the field to Christian Watson. Oof. Somehow I gained 2 yards there. But I like this quick slant play. If he doesn't cover Cooks, this should be open. Oh, shit. They took that away. Oh, no! That was my fault, too. I tried to throw it behind him a little bit, but I fucked it up. At the 5-yard line, we'll take our points, take our lumps here. Oh, man, I fucked that up because he was wide open. He was absolutely wide open. Somehow I got around the edge there on Bradley Chubb, and this ball's going to be going far to the left. So it's going to go through the end zone, I believe. Yep, works for me. Works for I. Oh, and Thibodeau actually won that and just got stuck in the wash. Oh, so this is not looking good for us here. We might end up losing this one to end the season, but even if we do, a very impressive 5-game winning streak. If we can end the season on a 6-game winning streak, that'd be even better. But definitely something to build on for next year, even if we lose this one. I think we've already been eliminated for the playoffs, so it's not like that was even an option today. Oh, Cap. Dallas is 14-2 on the season. Ooh, come on, Noah Fant. I still keep calling these blitzes. I need to stop. Kaepernick is just tearing us apart. I think this is going to be a run play. So I'm going to stick on the D-line. It's not, but Thibodeau got around and got the sack. I finally beat somebody. He's got 5.5 sacks on the year. That's so pitiful for what I think he should have as a player. But he was off to just such a slow start early in the season. Or I think in the first game we got that 1.5 sacks with him, but then the whole middle of the season until this winning streak is when he really started getting more sacks. He was stuck at like 2.5 or 3 sacks for forever. But not any longer. He's now at 5.5. I think he's second on the team, maybe leads the team now. We haven't had a lot of sacks at all this season. I'm just going to hold this area right at the sticks. Nice defensive play there. I was going to say, if Jimmy Moreland doesn't break that up, man. Yikes. So we force a punt. See if we can go down the field and take the lead or at least get closer before the end of the half. It's going to be a touchback. And we got a minute 47 to try to sling it on down the field. See what we can do. We've already hit Watson deep. Cooks we've hit for 30 yards, I believe. So, oh, look at that. David Njoku wide open in the seam. Wide open in the seam, man. That was just too easy. The safety crept up. He's over 1,000 yards on that 80-yard touchdown catch, David Njoku. What a find, man. I hit him perfect in the perfect stride here. I mean, look at this lineup. So I saw that the... Hopefully that fixes something, maybe. I don't know. But we're going to zoom in on Njoku here. So looking at this as a quarterback, I saw this guy's going to blitz, or the guy right over here is going to blitz. This guy's too far away to cover him, so it's going to be the safety's responsibility here. And as soon as I saw the safety, you're going to see he comes down, or you can't see where I'm pointing, but he comes down towards the 30 right there. And just like that, I knew Njoku's going to run right past him, hit him in the only open spot, because one of these safety, either it's a 3 deep shell, I think. So Surtain or this safety over to the left is going to end up taking him the further he goes down the field. So this was the only opportunity really to hit him. And we hit him perfectly right in that window. See, they're both coming for him now. So that was the only time he was going to be open. Hit him in stride. Surtain just whiffs on the dive. And then he's just faster than Justin Simmons. It's beautiful. Beautiful work. I would say that play that he probably should have been stopped by Surtain. But Surtain, just terrible angle, terrible diving attempt. And he has been awful for the Broncos today as a superstar. I think Patrick Surtain II is a budding top 3 corner in the NFL in real life, but here, not so much. So we take the lead on that massive throw from Mills to David Njoku. And I'm going to take over Al-Shaair here because I think this is where it's going to be the passing. Oh, I missed him. But that's okay. It's only a 5-yard gain. They're going to hurry up. Al-Shaair is going to, he's going to run at Kaepernick. Fucking bitch. I might have to change our focus to contain quarterback scramble after this, because we're getting killed every time he scrambles. Either he's completing a pass because we leave somebody open, or he's running for big yardage. We've given up 206 yards in the first half. That is not okay. There we go. He's got nowhere to go this time. I was going to chase him with Al-Shaair because there was nobody for me to cover in that zone. Second and 8. Didn't bite on that. He's going to run with it. He's short of the first down again. Great catch. That was a wonderful catch. Yeah, I'll take Jayon Brown now. They have one timeout left. Oh, I fucked it up. That's all on me. Fuck. All right, I hope they're just going to kick a field goal now. Okay, I was going to say, I hope they run another play, see if we can just cackle them in bounds and run out the clock. But alas, they do not. Aight. That's fine. That's fine. 17-17. We get the ball to start second half. This is a heck of a game, let me tell you. A lot of action in this one. A lot of the past couple games I've been streaming, it's just I've played really well, but the rest of the team, but the other team has not. So it's good to see the combination of the two here. Just gives me something more to focus on, and it gives you guys some more action to view. I might as well just throw it here, I figured. Kirk couldn't catch it. There's only 1 second left. Okay, I mean, why not? What could possibly go wrong here? Even if they intercept it, it goes against Mills' stats. Yeah, but oh, I overthrew that by a mile. As long as we tackle him, it doesn't really matter. Dang, I mean, Watson was open. It was just a bad throw. That's fine. I mean, sorry, Davis Mills. Sorry we add to your interception numbers, but it had to happen. We're going to improve our throw it short here, and we are going to contain the quarterback scramble because I'm tired of Kaepernick running around on us. But we have the ball to start the second half. We'll get back to our normal offense and see if we can take the lead. I'm going to keep taking a look at the ticker at the bottom of the screen because I do want to see where, one, the Saints finish the season, and two, I want to see if the Browns also won and would have kicked us out of the playoffs if the Colts hadn't. Pittsburgh finishes 6-11, where Baltimore's 12-5. Good find. Oh, I should have waited a little bit longer, and he could have maybe slipped up even further past everybody. Cleveland lost to New England, 18-17. What an odd score scoreline that is. Oh, Jamal Williams ducking around finding room. Dang. I'll take it. That's the thing. I didn't run the ball as much as I wanted to in the first half with Jamal Williams. It seemed like they were just shutting it down. Williams gaining a good bit of yardage, 7. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We got Njoku open here for an easy first down. Just got to take it. See, I want to run the clock here. I want them to be cold, their offense to be cold. I want Kaepernick to be cold coming back out. Waste some clock. We'll waste some clock. Hopefully take the lead. Oh, Laramie Tunsil hurt. At least the last game of the year if he's going to be hurt. He's by far our best offensive lineman. Might be our highest overall player on the entire team, actually. Now that I think about it, he certainly is. And we got Davis Mills now showing that he can run. Gains 4. I have to run it again, and he lost it. Oh, no. I was trying to just get to the boundary. Couldn't do it. Broken ribs for Laramie Tunsil. He is out for the rest of the game. So we have 2 turnovers today, both of them Davis Mills. There we go. There's a good tackle. Jayon Brown. We're trying to do what we can to limit Javonte Williams. Vic Fangio still the coach. Cat running. And I thought I guess everyone was in a zone there. So everyone had to stay in their zones and we wanted to abandon it. Marlon Mack now getting carries. And Al-Shaair makes a tackle, but it's still a 5-yard gain. We haven't been able to do anything against this Broncos offense, and there is a great play by Thibodeau, hitting him for a loss of 1. I'm going to take over to the defense here. I'm going to be Jayon Brown. I think KJ Hamler might be running a stick route here. Nope, but the other guy is, so I'll cover him up. But they didn't cover the opposite side stick. McDuffie's there to make the tackle, but that was not his assignment. That was a soft spot of the zone over there, I believe. Just found it. We're going to switch to a man coverage blitz here. I don't know why we did that. But he overthrows the wide open tight end, Nick Vannett. And Lonnie Johnson's over there signaling incomplete, even though he got absolutely destroyed. BJ on Brown. Oh, shit, it's a run. And that's a great tackle there by Shaq Lawson getting off his block from Dalton Risner. And let's see if we can just hold it. It looks like there's going to be a huge hole over in the middle, but I'm going to make sure that's not a thing with Jayon Brown. Or we'll audible. We'll audible as well, the answer. Jayon Brown. Everything's covered. Everything is covered. He's hit as he throws, incomplete. That was the best defensive play we've run all day. Had nowhere to go. And they will be forced to kick a field goal after the turnover. And we go down by 3. That's fine. I really thought that could have been a lot worse. So we'll take it. And again, we still have a chance to go down and take the lead. It's not like we weren't driving well last time. It's just that unfortunate... I missed Saints record again. Just that unfortunate turnover. And Jamal Williams out there throwing a man to the ground as he runs forward for 8 yards. I'm going to try to hit Jamal Williams off this play action fake. There he is. And it's a first down. Easy 7 yards. Gets out of bounds. It's an easy throw for Davis Mills. Get his confidence back up a little bit. We'll hand it off again now. Oh, that diving guy just somehow was able to chop me down 4 yards. Let's see if we can get it to Kirk. I think he's going to be the open player. He is. With some blocks in front of him, and he's going to gain some extra yardage out of that. 17 yards that time. I'm going to get this inside zone play again, I think. Oh, great find there that time. Jamal Williams with a great cut. And we'll let that go to halftime. Or end of the third quarter, I'm sorry. And we're down by 3 at the start of the first quarter, or the fourth quarter, but we're in a good spot. I'm going to move Cooks in a little closer because I think he's going to be open on this play. I just want to be able to see him quickly. Oh, damn. Number 90 there. Never even anticipated Calais Campbell was going to be right there to swat that away. But we're going to run the ball again. 3rd and 1. We got to do it. And we do get it barely. The corner made a nice play around Darby, but it's a first down nonetheless. And we're going to run it again here. We're just going to keep running it because I do want to keep taking time off this clock. Keep our defense fresh. Ran right over Justin Simmons. And that's an 18-yard carry. Damn near 20 yards for Jamal Williams that time. And let's see, we're going to go for this stretch play again. And Darrell Williams misses the block on Justin. Or that was Patrick Surtain the second this time. He's hoping to have a better second half than he did in the first. I'm going to look for Cooks here. Again, he hasn't been open much today, but oh, it's a zone, so he's not going to be open. And Jamal Williams fighting. Can't get in. Oh. Man, he plowed his way in there. Ah. We'll do a halfback ISO, see if he can just plow through. I'm going to go behind Will Hernandez's side of the line. Diving in, touchdown. And look at that little cartwheel, lay on the ground. Second touchdown of the game for Jamal Williams. And Joey Sly will add the extra point. We will take a 4-point lead. 11 plays, 75 yards, 4.5 minutes off the clock on that drive. Couldn't ask for anything more. Jamal Williams at 1,300 yards, more than I expected. I might try to trade him in the offseason for value. If there's a running back we decide to draft that's better, why not? We'll have to see, though. Oh, I missed. Man, I'm so bad with some of these tackling attempts today. Really bad. Oh, there's a good tackle. Defensive tackle making the play. Shaq Lawson. We're 32nd in the league in takeaways this year. Dang, really? I thought we've had a lot of... I thought we generated a good bit of turnovers this year. Kind of surprised by that number. Being 32nd in the league. Oh, almost picked that off. Great play there by... that's Jimmy Moreland trying to jump the route. And it's a false start. That'll help us out of there. 3rd and 8 now. I think we're going to bring heat this time. We haven't done it in a while. I don't think he's going to be expecting it. We'll do the buck slant show. Because this is definitely going to be a pass, I would think, right? What is this? Why are they lining up like this? And the blitz gets there, but it's short. It's coming up short, and he dropped it. Oh, thank God. McDuffie knocks it away from Sutton. I was terrified that was going to be caught because the receiver reacted faster. But McDuffie does knock it free. He's been much better in the secondary in the second half of the season. The team has just been better overall in the second half of the season. Everyone's developing more confidence, I think. I think some of the changes we made, bringing in Christian Watson, I think, instead of using Nico Collins as a number 3 receiver, has been a huge difference. I mean, Watson was not very high overall when we drafted him. If you were watching, I think he was a 69 overall. Nice when we started, but now he's up to about a 75. Nico Collins was at 72 at the start of the season, so it just made sense to give him the opportunity to earn a spot, but he just didn't do it. So when we made that switch about halfway through the season, it just clicked. Christian Watson especially, it just clicked for him, man. Just unbelievable. And there we go. We got Cooks open here, and that's a first down. 3rd and 12. And he was open right on the little dig route. Or the pivot, I guess. Only his second catch of the game. He has 3 catches total the last 3 games, and he's still going to finish in the top 3 for receiving yards this season, I think, if not more. He's open again, make it his 3rd catch. Will Hernandez hurt, but he's walking around just fine. Doesn't look hurt to me. We're going to run the ball now. No point to continue throwing it. And that's a great run. There's a flag. It's going to be holding, a late holding call. Or an illegal block in the back. Zion Johnson, illegal block in the back. Interesting. I think it's the first penalty I've seen him called for all season. But we will run it again here. 1st and 13, and we gain 7. Torn labrum for Will Hernandez and Max Sharping's that are coming. We have 2 of our starting offensive linemen have gone down in this game. That's not good. And Jamal Williams just beating the defense to the outside. He's going to have over 100 yards for his 4th or 5th straight game. Very strong end of the year for him. There was a point in the middle of the season where he was averaging maybe like 20, 30 yards a carry. Like, it was not good.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
That's right. We are taking a lot of time off the clock. That's what we wanted to accomplish. And we will run it again. That should take us to the 2-minute warning, if I am not mistaken.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball.
Sorry.
Find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Should have just hit a play and it would have gone there anyway, but
And we've got a one-score game.
whatever. And I think I'm going to call a slants play here because the first down, I think, ends this game, really. I mean, I guess they have 3 timeouts, but it would go a long way to ending this game. And Cooks dropped it. I had so much pressure coming at me. I wanted Cooks. Cooks got stuck in some type of wash over there. And here we go, the kick from Joey Sly in Denver, right down the pipe. So we take a 7-point lead. Wish it was more. They are going to have a chance to go down and try to tie it with under 2 minutes to go. All 3 timeouts. I'm going to do a sky kick, because I want to bleed some more time off the clock on them running it back here. Oh, wow. That still is going to be a touchback. Shit. Okay, never mind. But we have we have the lead. Got to feel confident about that with a lead. Have all the momentum. And they're going to run it first play. And McDowell has him. I don't know what the point of that was. We're going to switch to a man coverage here. Pick that. Oh my God, Jimmy Moreland ran the route forward to Cortland Sutton and could not intercept it. That's a killer. Are they going to run this? No. We have him. And Kayvon Thibodeau with the sack on 3rd and 6. His second of the game. He finally comes up huge in a huge spot. It's 4th and 15. It's 4th down. Just make sure they don't get anywhere up the field. Oh my God, I almost got tipped right into the hands of Tim Patrick, but Trent McDuffie right there to knock it free. And we take control of the ball. What a great defensive stand by our boys. And we're going to finish 9-8 on the season, it looks like, barring any turnovers. But yeah, wow, what an incredible season by this team. Just ending on a 6-game winning streak, man. It shows you what we have. We have an incredible team coming up through the ranks already, and we're going into San Diego with a shit ton of momentum. I'll do a little slip screen. Why not? Hopefully that works. I'd rather keep the clock running than give the ball back to the Broncos. We do have it, but there is a flag on the play. Roughing the passer. Oh, on a screen pass. It's an automatic first down. Jabril Peppers just giving it away. And I'm just going to run the ball here with Jamal Williams. Another flag. It had to be offside, right? There's no way he could have been holding that early. We're going to decline the penalty because I want the clock to keep moving. But I guess that's not a thing. Oh, it is a thing. Okay, it is moving. Now we'll take one knee, and that should end the game. And that will end our season, everyone. And like I said, I think that this... you can't look at this anything other than a resounding success. First-year head coach, the Chargers offensive coordinator. Davis Mills, I guess the one negative is that you could say I wanted to see more out of Davis Mills. I wanted him to prove to me that he was the guy. I don't think he is, though. Luckily, we have 2 first-round picks, so we can make a move for a guy that we want. We have every quarterback scouted, but because it glitched, it says that all of them are top 5 true talents, but which is not the case. So we'll have to carefully pick and choose which quarterback we want to go after this year. But otherwise, the defense progressed so rapidly this year, especially into the second half of the season, played so much better. Christian Watson exploded onto the scene. The run game looked better. The offensive line was holding up. So I think the really only thing that we are really looking at as a negative is just Davis Mills throwing all those interceptions. But yeah, a great year all around for the boys. We'll look at this overall stats here at the end. Thibodeau with 2 sacks today, huge. Yeah, but we'll see where the team stands. Got some upgrades to go through first. Kayvon Thibodeau, mainly. The first one after that big game. We'll upgrade his speed rusher again. 20 years old, superstar development. Zion Johnson will improve as well, set up to a 76 overall now. He was our 2nd round pick. Jerron Christian, been a good pass protector for us this year. And Tyler Algier, slowly but surely getting better. And that will end week 18 for us. 2 new injuries. It doesn't really matter. I'm not even going to check on them. But franchise staff, we can improve 2 things again. So I'll do this over here. It'll be run block power for offensive linemen. And defensively, it'll be block shedding for defensive tackles. And we'll move forward into the playoffs. And like I said, I think we were knocked out even though we won just because the Colts ended up getting a victory. And we do not make the playoffs. So we can look at the playoff bracket. The Colts ended up being the 7 seed. 3 AFC East teams made it with New England, Buffalo, and the New York Jets. That's pretty crazy. Oh, but let's see on the... let me see, make sure the Saints didn't make the playoffs on the NFC side. I can't see who the 5 seed is because my face is in the way. Let me see. I'll move it real quick. It is not the Saints, it's the Eagles. So the Saints are going to give us a better first round pick than our own, I believe. We'll look at the standings, see where they finished. NFC South team, they finished 8 and 9, so we'll get a better draft pick from them than we do from ourselves. Who would have thought that after the Deshaun Watson trade? We'll look to upgrade some players here. These are all the practice squad guys. I have no interest in upgrading each one of them, so just do there's 12 players upgraded automatically. And we'll move to the Super Bowl. We'll see who ends up being in the Super Bowl. I don't think we're going to make any roster changes or staff changes. I'm happy with our coaching staff. And the Super Bowl is the Colts and the Panthers. Wow. Take a look at the yearly awards, see who won everything. Zeke wins MVP. Who would have thought? Deshaun Watson's up there. Let's see. We might have won Coach of the Year. Or we should be up there at the very least. Yeah, Seth Henry. So the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year or Player of the Year is Derrick Henry. Defensive Player of the Year is Jawan Bentley from the Dolphins, and Jerome Baker finished 2nd from the Dolphins, and they still went 5-12. Interesting. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Kyron Williams. Also interesting. Christian Watson was up there. Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Devontae Wyatt. Kayvon Thibodeau is going to finish in 2nd for that. McDuffie is down there in 4th. Best quarterbacks, we're not going to see Mills on that list, but Jamal Williams is 7th and best running back. Brandon Cooks wins best wide receiver. Offensive line, Laramie Tunsil's up there for best O-lineman. Nobody I can see for best defensive lineman. Best linebacker, I don't see anybody. Best defensive back, I also see nobody. Kicker, Joey Sly is 6th in the yearly awards. So, without further ado, I think we'll just do one more sim. We'll sim one more week here. We'll see who wins the Super Bowl. We'll do the off-season recap screen. But then this is when it should switch over to the San Diego Aftershocks for us, and Wednesday will be the first off season of the Aftershocks series. So let's see who wins. There we are, the Aftershocks, and the Colts win the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz is the Super Bowl MVP. You got to be fucking kidding. Remember, we came back on this team. We were down 21-0 on the team. We came back to beat them earlier this year. I think that simply just means that the San Diego Aftershocks should have been the Super Bowl champions. But let's look at the awards here as well. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Malik Willis. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Aiden Hutchinson. Cowboys, Zeke, Offensive Player of the Year, MVP. Coach of the Year is Mike McCarthy. Aaron Donald won Defensive Player of the Year. But yeah, guys, let's take a look at the roster and the stats, I guess. Yeah, stats we never looked at. So stats-wise, we finished 25th in offensive yards. Surprised by that. I thought it would be higher. 7th in defensive yards, though. So the defense really came up strong. Davis Mills, it's an okay year. Without that high interception numbers, it's a really good year. Jamal Williams had a solid year as well. Brandon Cooks, though, 75 catches, 1,471 yards, 12 touchdowns. David Njoku had 72 for 1,009 touchdowns. Kirk missed a few games of 729. Watson, though, that's only about half a year. He would have had over 1,000 yards if he kept up that pace, I believe. Let's look at the offensive line. Laramie Tunsil did not give up a single sack. Christian gave up 3. Britt gave up 2. 0 given up for Zion Johnson either, or Will Hernandez. Tackle-wise, 89 tackles leads the team for Justin Reed. It's a low number. It seems to always be when you play for real. 13 tackles for loss for Thibodeau, 11 for Aziz Al-Shaair. Sacks, Thibodeau leads the team with 6.5. Al-Shaair had 5. Grenard, 4.5. McDowell, 3.5. Then interceptions, we had 2 for Trent McDuffie, 2 for Jimmy Moreland, 1 for Rasul Douglas, 1 for A.J. Moore. Forced fumbles, 3 for Al-Shaair, 3 for Reed. 2 for Marcus May, 2 for Anzalone, 2 for Tavier Thomas, 1 for Grugier Hill, 1 for Jack Lawson, and 1 for Jayon Brown. We recovered 3 of those, Rasul Douglas, 2 for Marcus May, 2 for Jayon Brown, 1 for Alani Johnson, 1 for Jonathan Grenard. Tell me KJ Wright didn't pick one up and return it for a touchdown? That seems wrong. Kicking, Joey Sly, 16 of 17 on field goals with a long of 60, 33 of 35 on extra points. Borquez averages 47 yards on the net. Algier had a kick return for a touchdown this year, but punt returns, he was not very good. So we'll look at the squad now, too, just to see any development trait changes that could have come out of that season. I can't imagine too many. Maybe Cook's up to superstar. We don't even get that. Christian Watson is a star developer. Davis Mills moved up to star development. Oh, that makes the decision tough now on what we want to do. Al-Shaair loses star development. That's a bummer. Troy Anderson has star. Trent McDuffie has star. I don't think we gained anything. Rasul Douglas lost star development, I believe. So we only really lost. We gained a star in Davis Mills, but we lost a star in Al-Shaair. Interesting. I'm wondering. Oh, look at those jerseys. Those are so sick. I love that look. I'm wondering. He's 24. I mean, I'm wondering if I can trade Davis Mills in a draft quarterback. I wonder what I could get for him. Probably something good now that he's a star. But that's something to consider for the offseason episode, which we are not on. So, looking at that, seeing the stats and everything, I think this is where we are going to end it. We have a ton of cap room coming up. I don't think too many guys that we have to negotiate with. So this is where we're at. $223 million in funds, by the way. So we have a lot of money to throw around here in free agency. We'll see who's available next time on Wednesday, and we'll get this offseason rocking and see if we can be a playoff team next year. We were so close this year with a shitty team. I can only imagine we're going to get better and be better next year. So, again, if you've been watching on Twitch, please hit that like button or hit that follow button. I would really appreciate getting some more followers. You'll know every time I go live. It's usually Wednesdays 5 to 7 and Sundays 5 to 7, but you will be notified. If you're watching on YouTube after the fact, hit the like button to help me out with that algorithm, show me to more people. And if you could subscribe, that would also be great. I would very much appreciate it. I'll give you a shout out if you comment that you did subscribe. Would really appreciate it. But yeah, otherwise, that's it for me today. I am Justin. This has been my world. Happy Memorial Day to everyone out there, especially the soldiers who have fought and or in the memory of the soldiers who have fought and died for our country. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys Wednesday for Aftershocks franchise. First time I can call it that. But until then, peace.